guys, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm at the farm. Today is Friday. It's about 3:30 right now. I just punched in. I'm gonna fire the Kubota up so I can go feed grandma's. And while that's warming up, I'm gonna go push up feed. Okay, so I got feed pushed up. There's a decent amount on each side, so I'm not gonna feed a lot when I get back. But I'm gonna start the pasteurizer. So this has this morning's milk in it. In morning or night, when we put milk in here, we set it on pasteurizer 140, which heats the milk up to kill all the bacteria in it. And then it sits all day, and before we feed it, we do a reheat 110, so we reheat it up to 110 degrees so it's ready and warm for when we feed the calves. Whew. It is cold out tonight. I had to go quick put my coveralls on. It's gonna be chilly. Made it to grandma's. All right, so I got the north heifers and the south super hot fed, but all needs to be fed up here in the PM. So now I'm gonna head back to the barn and help the feed a little bit, and then I can start milking. All right, so I made it back to the farm here. These 3 wheelbarrows that are filled up will be plenty, so I don't even have to start the tractor, so let's get feeding. All right, so I got everybody fed. Now I'm gonna start setting up the milk house and start taking milkers out. All right, so I got all the milkers and buckets out. Let's turn the pump on. All right, so I got the pump turned on and I got all the milkers on their first cow. All right, so I'm on my last few cows here on first shift at the end of the barn. All right, got second shift in. Now I'm gonna start milking. Okay, so I got my last 2 milkers out here. That one's done and hung up. This one's still going. I'll bring these 2 in. I got my milk sitting here in my pails for tomorrow morning for the calves. And gonna wash everything. Got everything set up to wash in here, so once this is done, I'm gonna go out and feed. And then I'm gonna rake some corn stalks. All right, so Got everybody fed in the barn here. Here's spoons. Oh, here's spoons. Everybody's fed. The tractor I'm raking with is warming up outside right now. Got a few more things to do in the barn here, and then I'm gonna head out to the field that I'm gonna be raking at. Okay guys, so I got about 7 rounds done with the round baler, and my boss called me. He was right behind me baling, and he told me to pack up and head home. It's really cold out, and a round baler doesn't operate well when it's 10 below wind chill. Okay guys, so I better explain to you guys why the round baler wasn't working good that night. So the end gate of the round baler opens up, and the bale will fall out of the round baler. That end gate is hydraulically driven, and when the hydraulic oil is cold, it's moving really slow, and the gate of the round baler was opening really slow, and he was having trouble with the bales getting stuck on the round baler. They wouldn't go out because the gate would open up so slow. Well, let me just show you. So here's our round baler here, and so here's the gate that opens up, and oh, this is too small. Here's our round baler here. And this is the gate right here, and this opens up like that, and the bale would fall out of here. And the problem we were having is when he would stop to make his bale, this would open up like this, really, really slow, and the bale would have trouble falling out. So we finished making those last 7 windrows that I made, and it warmed up a few days later, and he was able to go back and finish baling. Hey guys, so it's a few mornings later here. I'm working, and right now I'm cleaning mangers, which is taking the feed in front of the cows and just scraping it into the pile, and then I'm putting it in a wheelbarrow, and this goes out into a heifer pile, which we'll feed to our heifers, just so the cows continuously have fresh feed. But before we go pick up bales, we have a lot of chores to do here in the barn. We have to clean mangers, let cows out, clean the barn, let cows back in, feed the cows, go up and feed grandmas, mix a batch feed, probably bed a few sheds. So stay tuned.
Call or come into the Rochester location off Superior Drive today. Learn more at Libya.com. That's LIBEA.com. Or call 855-GO-LIBIA.
Credit products are issued by Webback member FDIC. Rates and terms vary based on credit history and dishonesty days after today. Other restrictions apply. See website for details.
How do you feel? Awesome.
Before discovering the relief of a
Made it up here. Let's unload. So I just dropped that wagon that I just unloaded by another 8 bales here that I'll load up once I unload the wagon down there that I have loaded. So I'm just moving the wagons to where the bales are, and I don't have to travel as far with the skid loader. Unloaded. Take the skid loader down and load another wagon. Alright, so I just got done loading that wagon when I brought the skid loader back down. Now I'm gonna go back up and grab the tractor and the empty wagon, bring that down here, load that wagon, then drive back up here, walk back, get the skid loader, drive the skid loader up there, unload the wagon. Once that wagon's empty, I'll bring the empty wagon back, hook onto the full wagon, bring the full wagon up, empty it, then drive the tractor back out here, then walk back, then get the skid loader, then drive that back out here, and then start picking up these green bales. Whew. That's a long jog. Okay, so now I'm back down here at the skid loader. Right there. I'm gonna load the last 5 bales onto this wagon, and then unload that full one, and then this partial one. And then start loading these big bales. So let's get to it.
Sure, visit the professionals and advisors at Financial in Austin to compare plans. Main Street, Suite 104L in Austin, or call 507-434-2299 for free help today. Licensed by the state of Minnesota and certified by Minsure. Come on, get set. Rochester's #1 hit music station.
Second wagon loaded. My boss is down here with the loader tractor. He's hooking up to the other wagon, so we have 2 tractors now. I'm taking another bale up with me to where we're unloading the bales. So now we're gonna get a lot done. So I got the other wagon loaded. My boss got out there with the other tractor. We have a tractor for each wagon now. He's coming up with one. I brought the skid loader up so I can unload them, and I brought a green bale up. I unloaded that wagon up there, then he brought me back down his tractor. I left the skid loader up there. I didn't have to walk. Now I'm back in this tractor with this full wagon. I'm gonna take it up, unload it, and by the time I get back, hopefully he'll have that wagon loaded. So this will go a lot faster now. Got got this wagon unloaded, and it looks like he just finished loading that one, so I'm gonna go down and grab that one, bring it up and unload it. Got hooked up to the new wagon. Let's go do it again. Unloaded. Guys, guess what? You're never gonna believe this. I got another load of bales. Woohoo! Guess what I'm gonna do? Unload them. Let's go. Got 8 more up here, except I'm out of room where I've been unloading them, so I'm gonna unload them in a different spot. Well, another 8 off the wagon. There's about a wagon out there left. And we're not gonna switch fuel, it's 3 o'clock. Okay guys, so I ended up taking that tractor and wagon to another field where when we have time, we'll be picking up bales later. If I had to come back, I had to start milking cows, so that's what I'm doing right now. So this is the end of the video. If you made it to the end, like the video, subscribe so you can see more of what I do, and we'll see you next time. See you guys.